Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video I want to go over a few different things. We're going to open up a few packs, and I'm just talk with you guys about some other stuff as well. I know the videos are a little sparse right now. The construction is getting a little bit heavier. Hopefully it'll be done within the next week or two, or at least to the point to where I can start moving stuff back where it needs to go. But anyways, what I want to start off with is a few things that I bought. So I bought this right here. We've got an Ash and Charizard. This is Card Ass Vending Series number 8. It says glossy, but I think they're all glossy. So, and if it's not, then I'll find that out in time, I'm sure. But I was glad to add this one to the collection. A lot of these I'm seeing anywhere from the $200 to $400 range. And I'm seeing some for a lot more, but I'm not really sure why. I haven't figured that out quite yet with some of them. But just happy to get that one put in there with the collection. I'm going to put something in the background, just have a little extra eye candy for you guys. Here's a Skyredge Booster Box. I'd gotten this one out because I was considering doing some kind of trade with a guy for a 9.5 first edition Blastoise. But he was wanting $95,000 for it. And I just couldn't find myself to that price because it was around $100,000 at the end of last year. And then in February, the end of February, it dropped about $66,000. So I mean, that was a pretty big drop. And hasn't really had any public sales since then. He did mention some other sales that were private for around the $70,000 to $80,000 range, but I'm not going to go off of that. I'm going to go off of the public sale, which was at $66,000. And then it's been like 5 months since then, and you know, Pokemon's only been downhill since then. Plus, historically, 9.5s are about twice as much as what you can get in auction for a 9. And some of the auctions have actually went for under $20,000. So I wasn't going to be able to do the $95,000. You know, maybe I would have been able to swing 50, you know, or so for, you know, some kind of trade value. But yeah, that's why I had that out, because we were going over different things. We were talking about base set box, potentially that box, and a few other items. And we just couldn't get to an agreement on that. But he did say he had an offer of $75,000 and another offer of $80,000. One from Ketchum, I assume that's Ketchum All Collectibles. We talked about him in the last video. So if that was true, then you know, I think that he should take that offer. He's a very reputable guy. And you know, at the end of the day, it is a 9.5 Charizard. BGS is just so much more. I guess the prices are not as consistent because there aren't as many of them. People use PSA, you know, way more for Pokemon. In a 9.5 grade, you know, it's better than a 9, PSA 9, almost always. Not always the case, but almost always. And, you know, but it's still going to be less than the PSA 10 because if you've graded with them 9.5, I mean, they're not that hard to get. I've actually had cards that were graded PSA 8. And I said, you know what? I bet BGS would grade this better because of, you know, how they grade it. And I've gotten 9.5s from there before. However, this one looked pretty strong. I didn't see the back of it, but on the front it did look really good. And the surface had a 10, which is a very tough grade to get. So I'm going to show you guys some other stuff that I bought. I picked up in auction a 96 card asset with the town maps. It was described as near mint, and of course, I mean, it's really not near mint. You can see like this thing has a crease, but which I saw this in the pictures, and I also saw the backs of all the holos. I mean, you can tell they've all got like this kind of staining and dirtiness going on. And so I knew that it wasn't near mint when I bought it, which is okay. I'm fine with it. But it did help me keep in mind. He actually reached out to me on Instagram. He was wanting to sell the 97 card ass set, and his price was very fair if it was truly near mint. But because of the way he rated these as near mint, I was pretty sure that there was going to be the same kind of deal. So it's one of those things, like if you're buying and selling, you know, just keep in mind, you know, if a seller is very, very loose with near mint like this seller was, they're probably going to be that way on anything that they sell. But you could always ask them to send more pictures, and it very well may have been near mint. Like this Charizard isn't too bad. I'm going to show it to you, but like the front, you'll see little minor scratches on it, but if you get to the back, you can see like where it's stained all the way across the top. It's actually got almost like a smushed in right there. I don't know how much you guys can see, but for me, I just wanted a binder set, and that's why I bought it. It had all of the cards, and I'm actually looking for this exact Charizard in a PSA 10, the red version, and this one right here, the town map one. I can't seem to find that one at all in a PSA 10, and I think my air conditioner may have just kicked on if it did. Sorry if that's making a lot of white noise in the background. Next up, I bought this right here. So this is a War Turtle. It's an Arrow War Turtle. I have several of these in PSA 10, several in 9s. One of my favorite arrows. I really like it. I like this one and the No Damage Ninetales. This has gotten so much more affordable over the years, but it has slowly creeped back up. But he said, thanks for the purchase. Really hope that this beauty pulls that mint 9. I looked at it. I don't think it's going to get to 9. It'll probably get an 8. You can see right there it's got like a white nick there and 2 white nicks down at the bottom on that corner, but they're pretty obvious that you can see them. I'm always watching your videos, and the amount of insane cards you own is a huge inspiration to me and everyone else in the community. From one Pokemon collector to another, the Blastoise boy. And he gave me a pretty good deal. It was about $200. I think he started out at $350, and I really wasn't interested at that point because I saw PSA 9 and at like $500 some dollars. So I was like, you know, it's already graded a 9 and it's still only got that price. And this one, I don't think is going to get to 9. I think he said he thought it would, but I would see it probably getting an 8 if it did grade through PSA, but it's not graded either. So for me to get that PSA 8 price, even with $200 invested, I have to submit it at a lower level once those levels even come back, if they do, and then it'll probably be gone for a year. So it's probably just going to be like a binder collection card at the moment. Also, something I did not show you guys last time. This is the Palms Off Gaming product that I didn't show, and you can get these at blackcardx.com. Same with all that other, honestly, really neat product. But check it out. So this is actually like a single PSA card type deal, and you put it in there, and it holds pretty well. But you see that, and it's just like a metal lockbox. So there it is. I don't know if these are, I doubt they're like fireproof or anything like that, but this is pretty cool. I don't know how much they are, but definitely a neat way to take care of your card and hold it in there. Especially if you like have a select few cards you really want to have just set aside. I mean, you could probably buy, you know, a dozen of these things and just set them on a shelf or whatever. But again, if you do go to blackcardx.com, if you use my code TCA5, which is right there at the end of this corner, then you can get 5% off of your order. I do get a kickback from that, so don't think that I'm trying to give them free advertising on this one. He does give me a kickback on it. But to take away from my advertising, what you could probably do is, if you wanted to buy a lot of these, if you message Charlie yourself and say, hey, I want to buy a bunch of these, he'll probably knock off, you know, a whole nother, like give you a much better price on a bulk deal of these, in which of course the code would definitely not work. But I would suggest going that route if you're looking to buy a bunch of them. Alright, next up we have more booster packs in. Some of these are technically already sold. I'll try to tell you which ones. These are not from booster boxes, so they have to be sold as light or heavy. These are not unweighed. So first up we have Team Rocket. We've got 3 Team Rocket booster packs, and these are all light. You can see right there. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of this stuff that's Team Rocket, I've had people say they had light packs before and they end up having a holo, but these are being sold as lights. We have 3 Gym Challenge packs. These should already be sold if I'm correct in thinking, but he may have more in his back stock. These were light. Same thing with Gym Challenge. You never see me bust a box and weigh out heavy Gym Heroes, Team Rocket, Base Set 2, or Gym Challenge, because they are almost impossible to weigh, in my opinion. Like, you can get a box and maybe you'll get lucky, but I've done it before and had 22 packs where 18 of them were maybes, 4 were heavy, and then the rest were light. And out of those 18, you're only going to have, 8 packs that are going to have that heavy. Unless you're like that Neo Discovery box that was opened up. Then here are 3 light Base Set 2 booster packs. You can see the artworks that are available. See, what do we have here? This is a Neo Revelation being sold as heavy. So for whatever reason, you know, it doesn't have the holo. These always have the guarantees, so you'll get your money back. So you'll be good on that. Next up, we have a Gym Challenge. This is a heavy. I think there's a couple of these that are heavy, if I'm right. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's actually quite a few being sold as heavy, and you can see how the weights vary. But I think some of them were pulled from one box. Maybe we're not. I'm not really sure. Maybe they were from different collections, whatever. But you're guaranteed, you know, that holo if you do buy one of these. And you can see the artworks that are available if you had an interest like that. The pricing, if you're on my email list, I've already sent it out. I think like the heavy Gym Challenges were like $600 or something like that. The lights, I think like the light Team Rocket packs, I think those were $250, or maybe they were $200, and I think the Base Set 2s were $250. So he's being a lot more competitive with his pricing too. You got heavy Base Set 2s, and These might be like $500 or something like that. If you're interested, just send me an email and I'll check to make sure that the prices are correct. And they are available for full YouTube discounts as well. We do have one Neo Destiny Heavy. I believe this one's at $19.95. Same thing with the Neo Revelation. It's a heavy, $1,995. Then we have a Heavy Unlimited. I believe this one's $9.95. Neo Revelation. Heavy Unlimited Team Rockets. I think they were $500 or $600. And it was kind of the same deal with the Gym Challenge. I want to say that the Team Rocket and the Gym Challenge was the same, but they may have been a little bit different. And these may be gone soon, so you may not see them listed on the website. That's why I'm saying send me an email. And then whatever doesn't get bought off that way, I'll probably list online. Alright, so we've been through all the stuff that I bought, and we have in new, and we have on consignment, or whatever you want to say. But we do have a few packs that we're going to open up. And thanks to all of you who have been checking the community tab where I post the deals. Any of you picked up the Elite Trainers. I still have plenty of those left. I'm going to have some Battle Style booster boxes coming in probably tomorrow. And once those Battle Style booster boxes get in, I'll post a deal on there as well. Alright, so first up, we actually have a free pack, and it's for Jimmy again, and this is from Bespoke Pokemon. He's like, alright, let's get Jimmy a holo. So we're going to give him a Team Rocket Japanese pack, so you're guaranteed a holo. It's going to happen. But he did want me to remind you guys, if you buy 3 or more of the Japanese packs from either Fossil or Team Rocket, they can be mix and match, or you can buy 3 of one set. You can get $50 off per pack, so that gives you $150 total off the 3 packs, so it brings the price down to $245. And you can buy as many as you want, and you, like I said, you can mix and match if you want to. But this is from Bespoke Pokemon. He said, here you go, Jimmy, we're getting you that holo. It's going to come from this pack, because you're guaranteed a holo in Team Rocket Japanese packs. Who knows, maybe you'll pull the 3rd Dark Charizard from this box. That would be pretty epic. Set that right there. I know I told you guys I'd give you a little bit of eye candy with that Skyredge, and then I go and cover it up. So let's do that. There we go. Alright, so you're going to start off with a Rattata, Charmander, Machoke, Nightly Garbage Run, got a Voltorb, and a Dark Dragonair. So you get the Charmander, Dark Dragonair, and the Eevee, so that's really good on the non-holos. Dark Primate. And then for your holo, Jimmy, what are you going to get? Dark Duck Trio. Not the Dark Charizard, but you got yourself a holo. And man, look at that. It's like it's extra sparkly. Got a nice swirl off there on the right side. Looks to be in great condition. Good centering. So there you go. Thank you, Bespoke Pokemon. I know that I butchered your name for the longest time by calling you, what was it, Best Poke or something? I think it was something like that. But it's Bespoke Pokemon. And he also has an IG. And I'll get this out to you, Jimmy. Now, Bespoke Pokemon, he actually has, he was the one who sent in these packs right here, and he also sends in a lot of the consignment stuff that you guys see, so give him a big thanks for some of the videos that we have where we're opening up packs. This is actually one of his. He has a Top Series 1 box that's out right now, and once we opened up that first pack and saw that the cards weren't actually damaged from being stuck together, I think a lot of other people have seen some extra interest, because a lot of times these packs, it's a gamble. You open them up and they'll be stuck together, and it's like, okay, so these aren't worth opening. But this box, so far, we haven't seen that any kind of damage like that at all. Alright, so this is for Charles Y, and he bought a Top Series 1 booster box, and I think he said he wants to show some of his buddies at work, some of the stuff that he has opened up here on the channel. And Charles, he has bought several packs from me. He has great business. And so hopefully you guys didn't see what was just shown there, because I think he just had a really nice hit. So what we're going to see, I don't want to call it out too early. Alright, so there's the Pidgeot, Ekans. See, they're slightly stuck together, but they're not actually sticking, which you can see in many of the Top Series sets. Top Series 1 isn't as bad as like Top Series, it was one that we opened up, I think it was maybe 2. It was with Silver Snorlax at the Hartford Collectors event. Got Oddish, TV10 James. Got the Graveler, still working with some upside down cards. And then we have Machop, and there it is. You hit the Blastoise. That's what I thought I saw. Oh man. Beautiful card, man. Pack and box fresh. So hard to get 10s on this. Like the chrome is technically a little bit easier because the cards are thicker, but these are so sensitive. Like it almost looks like there's a ding right there, but it's not. It's just, you know, this is just that corner. Great looking Blastoise. That was a good pull, man. I know you said you were thinking about buying some other stuff, so if you do, you know, we'll have all of your cards shipped together. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to try, for those of you who are on Patreon, I'm going to try to get that up very soon. Just got to get myself, make sure I have an hour, you know, just in case we run long for the extra time, to where it's going to be quiet in here, and you know, that's really hard to find right now. So anyways, thanks guys for watching, and we'll have another video coming out soon. Thanks.